A short little video about whether this L function button works on the Olympus EM10 Mark II. Now this camera has 1.2 firmware on it. Now it's set to AF stop right now, so if I AF there and then I AF in the distance, okay, it will work. Now, it's going to be difficult for me to hold the phone at the same time, probably without taking a photo, but I'm going to hold the LFN function button down, which I've just managed to knock the exposure down as well. And now I'm going to press the shutter, and it's not focusing. It's refusing to focus. So the button is actually working. Okay, because it's stopping me from focusing on the background. I let go of the button. Oh. And let's actually move that to a different place. No, let's leave it as it is. Let's leave it as it is. Okay, I'll just have to turn it further. Okay, so if I turn it... Okay, I'm going to press the LFN button now. Right, and the autofocus point is in the distance now. Half press the shutter. It's still taking a photo with this in focus. It's not taking a photo with the distance in focus. So it works for that particular function. Okay, for the function of AF stop. So let's change it. Let's do something different. Let's do depth of field preview, because that's kind of obvious. Okay, LFN function is depth of field preview. Well, is it then? Okay, we're at f4 at the moment. Okay, f4, depth of field preview. Yeah, you've got more depth of field. Depth of field is increasing. Let's try let's turn the aperture to f16 or something like that. Let's go to f22. Okay, you can easily see now whether this works. Does the background come into focus? Yes or no? Yes, it does. And the image gets darker. So the LFN function button actually does work on the EM10 Mark II. Okay. That's great. That's great. Because that's more than... Peter Forsgaard expects. So it does work. Maybe there's a firmware. Maybe you need to have updated the original firmware. I don't know. This is 1.2. This one is 1.4. Even though actually I bought this one earlier than this one, which is really odd, but still, never mind. Yeah, maybe this one was new old stock or something. But this button works. The LFN button on the original 12 to 40 f2.8, which is a fantastic lens, by the way, works. It will do all of the various functions, or certainly will do depth of field preview. It'll do AF stop. I haven't tested the other functions, but presumably it will do the others also. Okay. So it does all the other stuff that the other buttons do, like function 1, function 2, and function 3. I actually like these function 1, function 2, function 3 names, because you can remember which one's which.